don't pass out how you pass out, I was lying. Here you go. Hey. Hey.
Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.
What's good, Nana Nation? Welcome or welcome back. If you are new, please join this little family we are trying to create. If you are not new, you know what's up. I know what's up. We gonna get on with the video. Hey, with the video. Hey. And in today's video, I am doing a story time. This is something new. I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this story time. Am I gonna post receipts? Am I not gonna post receipts? I don't know. But this is a story time of a person who's weird to me, a girl. This happened sophomore year of high school. I'm pretty sure she gonna see this video and she gonna think I'm still thinking about her, but I don't care because the story is juicy and we gonna just make do what it do, locked on everything. So I don't even think she's really gonna see the video unless like her friend or something see the video. But I have to do the story time because so much happened. When I mean so much,
when you hear the story time, you gonna know so much happened, but like just
it's almost comical how much stuff happened and how much stuff I remember, because this was almost an eye-opener for me that people will prey on your downfall. Not everybody is your friend, and you just gotta be on your P's and Q's, dot your I's and cross your T's, because man. But let's get on with the video. So basically, for my freshman and sophomore year, I went to while I'm doing this, I am like cleaning off my desk. So yeah, I'm cleaning off my desk and it's gonna take a little minute, so I decided might as well post a video because I ain't posted no video in a while, and just got to. So yeah, I went to a performing arts school for my freshman year and my sophomore year, and my sophomore year I ended up switching to a different art school because I didn't like that one. I have a couple story times about experience over there too.
so basically I just didn't like performing arts schools.
So stay tuned. So I met this girl. We're gonna call her, I don't know what we're gonna call her. I don't want to give her no bad name because it's no bad blood. Like, hold on, if you watching this, it's no bad blood. I'm over it. We not friends or nothing, but I'm over it. Like, I don't really care. She reminded me of Chloe Bailey so much. We're gonna call her Chloe. So I met Chloe on my first day. I think we met during lunch, I believe. It was either like during lunch or in passing. I really feel like it's during lunch because that's like the time. Yeah, it had to have been during lunch because I had asked to sit by her, I believe. So yeah, it was during lunch and that's when we met, and I thought she was really, really cool. We had a lot in common, not just with like school and like being like having a passion for the arts, also home life. Like, she was in a two-parent household, I was in a two-parent household. Her parents was strict and overprotective. My parents still are, but they eased up a little, were strict and overprotective. So we had a lot like in common and stuff like that, so we became really close really, really soon. So basically I started wanting to hang out with her outside of school after like a couple I think weeks or months, I believe. And this is where I messed up, and I'm gonna tell you where I messed up. I didn't really fill her out and like see if like this was really a friend or if she was just probably like an acquaintance. I told her a lot that was going on with me at that time, which I kind of wish I didn't. But at that time, I was very lonely for one. I didn't really have like friends. Like, I had friends, but not like friends that I could count on, if like y'all know what I mean. Like, I didn't have friends like that. So came towards my way, I was like going above and beyond, trying to like make them feel comfortable, telling them my life stories and things like that. One, because I'm very candid about the things I go through, because like I said, it happened. So, you know, there's no like reason to act like it didn't. So, boom. So, after that, we hung out, we go to the movies. It was cool. Like, everything was cool up until, I believe, it was either up until November or December. Was a little weird. She started, like, not talking to me as much. Like, the energy was just off. You could tell it was off, but I didn't think it was off because she didn't like me or I was doing something, like, wrong or whatever. I thought it was probably just off, like, maybe she going through something. Like, we all still in school, and she was a junior. So I'm like, we all still in school. So I just kept checking on her, like, hey, are you okay? I noticed you've been a little distant. Hey, is everything okay? We had another friend, and that they had told me basically that she felt like I was copying her. I took a step back on it because I didn't think I was copying her. Yeah, there was things that she was doing and then I would do right. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Somebody called me. Hold on. Like I was saying, so it was like things that she would do that I liked, and so I did them. But I never thought, like, just because of like the friends I have now, like my best friend, if I do something that she likes, or I wear something that she likes, or I have a hairstyle that she likes, she's gonna go get it because she liked it. So now she wants to go get it. If y'all are like seeing what I'm saying, she went to go get it. So it was kind of like that. Like, if she posted a certain layout on Instagram, I liked it, so I did it too. So it wasn't like deep personal things that she was doing and then I would do them. It was like just random things that she was doing and then I would do them because I saw her that she did them. So I mean, I guess you could say it's copying, but it wasn't copying to what she was like trying to say. So boom, so I go up to her, I'm like, you feel like I copy you? And she started saying, yeah. She was like bringing up all these things that she felt that I was copying her on. So I told you, like, it was a layout, and I will put the pictures and stuff. So it was a layout like this. It was a layout, and it was the same song that she did. And one, we both like Jhené Aiko, so everybody at that time was posting to that song. It was popular on TikTok. But yeah, that's the layout. Another thing that she said I copied her with was she had did a ponytail to the back. Mind you, I've always done a ponytail to the back. That's like one of my go-to hairstyles. And like, I could pull up pictures from even before then where I was doing that pullback hairstyle. But she put her hair to the back. It's normally like that. It's either like right here or right here. And at that point, my hair was significantly shorter than it is now because my hair was damaged and I did not know how to take care of it. But it was in like one of them really little puff balls, or it was in the back. And I remember taking a picture of it after she took a picture of it. Like I said, aesthetically pleasing. I want to be aesthetically pleasing too. Like, I wasn't thinking, oh, she wasn't gonna like it. Like, I didn't think that. She also had brought up, because like I said, at the time I was going through a lot. So we were in a dance together and I wasn't able to make it to a lot of practices because of what I was going through, to the point where I had to I basically had to stop. I had to, because it was student ran, and so 2 students were like coming up with a dance routine. So like, if you're not there, it's kind of hard for the formation, and then you coming and you going, you coming, you going. It's like, it's not a good thing. And then like, I had hurt my ankle. It was just a lot, so I had to get out of those projects. And so inconsiderate, I believe, or like I wasn't being fair to those who had to be there. And I told her, but you know what I'm going through, like, you know what's going on right now. So yeah. And so then she was like, because we were just practicing dances, because we had these things called No Shame, where you could just show off your talent with no shame. So she had brought up when I was doing a dance during this time, and was like, if you could come up with a 5-minute dance, then you can come up with something else. But what she don't know is, either I got that dance from YouTube, or I was improvising, or I had already came up with the dance. Like, she just didn't know everything that was going on, and she tried to act like she did, and I didn't like it. So I was crying, but I was crying because when I was mad and when I was hurt. And so one of our immediate friends, and she was so fake, but one of our neutral friends came up to me and basically was like, maybe she feels like you're invalidating her. I'm like, but how am I invalidating her? Like, I don't see what she's talking about. But okay, that's fine, I guess. So I started seeing, when the problem started surfacing with certain friends that we were with, certain people were not talking to me, and I'm like, what? Like, how? What? Y'all didn't even ask me my side. Y'all didn't even ask, like, what did she classify as copying? Like,
Also want to point out, everybody was listening to their side and not listening to mine. So when I started seeing that our neutral friends, besides one, was like actually talking to me, I found it so bizarre, because it was just like, y'all don't even know my side. Y'all don't even know how I'm feeling, but y'all want to ask her. But yeah, I just want to put that out there.
it was just a lot. So boom, we talk about the situation, and like, we had a long conversation late at night about the situation. She was trying not to be my friend, and I was explaining to her, it's okay if you like if you want to go that route, but I just want to let you know it was never like that. Like, we can still be cordial, because we don't both need to be like uncomfortable. And we ended up just being cool, or so I thought. We ended up being cool. So like I said, same thing, we were fine, dancing together with our other friend, like, we were fine. So she starts to come up with this dance team. Backstory. I told her in the beginning of the year, when we both realized we danced hip-hop, that we should come up with a hip-hop dance team, and she didn't want to do it at first. I just want to put that out there. So then she goes ahead and she goes on to doing it. I am being a supportive friend. When I tell you, when I get to like the bad stuff, I was being a supportive friend. I was going around telling people that there was a dance team. If y'all want to like dance, like, there's a dance team, like, you should try it out. Here's the flyer. The flyer's on here. When she announced it, I was right there saying there's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, I am being a backstage person. When I tell you I'm so far in the back, what are you talking? Like, I was being a back person. Like, I was being all the way back. But I wasn't in the back. But like, y'all know what I mean. Like, I was being a hype man, pretty much. Like, oh, like I said, I'm a person that's very creative. I come up with a lot of ideas. Will I do all those ideas at once? No. But I am a person that comes up with a lot of ideas and things like that. So boom, she goes and we're talking about stuff. I'm like, oh wait, I used to like do West African back in 9th grade. Maybe I could come up with like a West African dance routine and then have people join in, you know, like a group thing. So then the next day goes. I didn't ask about the dance team. I didn't ask if I was in. I didn't ask anything. So I go, oh, what are y'all talking about? She goes, oh, I was just finna tell you that I don't think I wasn't gonna put it in because you have a lot going on. I'm like, okay.
And mind you, this was for like African American like type themed. She didn't put me in, but she put a white girl in. Not to discredit the white girl, but yeah.
What do you mean a lot going on? And so she just started explaining the whole, like, I have so many ideas and I'm trying to do it all at once. I'm like, I wasn't gonna do it all at once, but it's fine. Like, I wasn't salty about it. This is what I did. I loved Stomp Shake Cheer, and I was never on the cheer team until junior year, but I loved Stomp Shake Cheer and I loved stepping in general. So I was like, maybe I should come up with a step team. Or at the time, I probably should have said step team, because like I said, I was walking on eggshells with this girl. So I wasn't trying to be on her toes. I wasn't trying to make her seem like I was stepping on her feet. I would ask her certain things like, oh, do you mind if I do this? I started asking to do little things. Like, basically, for example, she had like a step, like a little step combo in her dance. I wanted to come up with a step team. She didn't like it because she had a step combo in her dance. Like, it was things like that that I just wouldn't do. So I had called it a Stomp Shake team, and it classifies as cheer. I never got the chance to have the team because I think like they like thought too much into it, or they like, I think they thought like I really meant a cheer team when I didn't. Again, like I said, it was a lot. So boom, I tried to come up with like a little 3-way combo. And like I said, I wasn't a choreographer. I did not know how to choreograph at that time. I did not know anything about that. So yes, I'm leeching off of other people, but also trying to put my own twist into it, trying to, and you know, things like that. So like I said, I'm thinking we're still friends. So we go in the dance studio, me, her, and our other friend, and we're doing it. In the middle of us, like I'm trying to rework it and trying to like ask the other friend for help, like, can you help me choreograph this, because I don't really know how to choreograph it myself. I'm like, maybe we could do this like we did in the combo that we did not get to do. And they were like, yeah, that would be fine, you know, She bust out laughing and it irritated me. I'm like, what's funny? But like, again, at that time I didn't have the mouth that I have right now, so I let it go. Break comes or whatever, spring break leaves. So we get to school, I'm trying to say hi to her, she's ignoring me. So I'm like, are you ignoring me? And this is where shit hits the fucking fan. Mind my language, I have to bleep that out, but this is where everything hit the fan. She goes, yeah, I'm ignoring you. She called me a liar. She called me a stalker. She called, what else did she say? She said she thinks I'm a liar. She thinks I'm a stalker. She thinks I'm a follower. It was a lot. So let's break down why Chloe thought that I was these things. Because certain things she posted on her Instagram, and I post the same thing, and I've already explained that once. Yes, if your posts are aesthetically pleasing, I'm gonna do the same thing, just like everybody else in this world does, everybody else on social media does, everybody else do. We're following the same trend. I don't get it. Another reason I am a stalker is because she still felt like I was copying her. At this point, how? I'm asking you every step of the way of things that I'm doing to feel like that will make you think that I'm copying you, and you keep saying no. So I got you were lying. Another thing is, she brought up how she just didn't want me in her stuff. I said, okay, so instead of coming up with some lame excuse, why didn't you just say, I still am kind of iffy about you. I still don't really know if we're friends, so I don't want you in my stuff. Why didn't you just say that? Let's get to the lying part. So at that time, like I said, I was going through a lot, so I wasn't eating as much. And when my blood sugar's low, I tend to feel like I'm going to pass out, feel nauseous, head is hurting. A lot's going on right there. So I felt like I was going to pass out one time. And this is what she said I was lying. She felt like I was faking it. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I really hate that people don't take my mental health seriously when they don't like me. I don't like it. It happened in ninth grade. It happened in sophomore year. I don't like that. I didn't like that people did not take what I was going through seriously, because I don't go through it how you go through it. Like back in ninth grade, just a little short intermission story time. It was another girl, and I had panic attacks, and I panic a lot. I would have panic attacks, and because I don't panic, because my panic attacks weren't like how hers would be, I just all of a sudden I just don't have panic attacks. Or with her, if I don't eat, I pass out. Just because I don't pass out the way you feel like I should pass out, or because I don't pass. So the people that were supposed to be my friends freshman and sophomore year were not, because y'all didn't even, it was kind of like, since y'all didn't like me or y'all felt some type of way about me, I had to have been lying about something that is very, very serious. And I did not like that. I didn't like it one bit. Still don't like it. I don't even like when people do it to other people, because you don't do people like that. Just because they don't do it the way you do it, we're all different. Like, I could go on a rant about that all day. Oh, another reason I was lying. Fun fact about me. Mindless behavior now, before I put this out here, I'm not bragging, but so mindless behavior, I think it's either Prodigy or Ray Ray, but I have been told by my family that a cousin of mine who's also a musician, he's a rapper, he's a dancer, is related to him in some way, shape, or form. So that would be like my third or fourth cousin. Not really family, but it's just a fun fact to put out there just to show that, oh, like my family is in the arts. My dad does mixes. My cousins, they rap, they dance. Some are artists. Like, this isn't just me. This is coming from a family bloodline. She thought I was lying about it. Who in their right mindset would lie about my behavior? If I want to be related to somebody famous, I would at least say somebody who's significantly known. If I was going to lie and I wanted it to be believable, I would say Armand and Trey, hands down, because I know at least somebody around here know them. Not no old teen boy band group from the early 2000s that isn't even a group anymore. Like, make it make sense. Hello? Then she tried to say I lied about depression. She's not my evaluation and she's not my doctor. So, you know, it was just little things like that she said I was lying about. And we almost got to fighting because at this point, I'm getting irritated. You are basically offending me in all ways, shape, or form. You're bringing up stuff in front of everybody. And this is her excuse every time. She goes, well, you brought it up to a whole table, so why can't I bring it up now? Here's the difference between that. First of all, that's my business, not yours. So I want to bring up my business to whoever it is I want to bring it up to. That's me. It's not your business. Anything that you have told me in front of everybody else, don't come out my mouth. Whether it's personal, whether it's not personal, whether it's about relationships, whether it's about what you ate for breakfast. It won't come out my mouth because that's not my business. Pause on that. Relationship part. I think they're still together. I don't know. Don't keep tabs on her. But she tried to say a lot about being in a relationship for X amount of years because she was in one. Mind you, I'm the one who brought up my boyfriend first. At the time. My boyfriend at the time. It was just so much. So, boom. We had a mediation. And that's when she starts just breaking down everything. And I just didn't care at this point. Because at this point, so I'm in here because I wear makeup. I'm in here because an Instagram post and for some dances, and just because you feel like I'm a liar. You have no real proof just because you feel like I'm a liar.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, y'all. So I had to bring out my iPad with these receipts so I could like read it word for word for y'all. So let's go to after. Oh, hold on. So we had a mediation. They go, y'all just not gonna be in each other's way, blah, blah, blah. Everything cool. I started staying to myself because I already knew. I've been in this situation before. You finna go tell an elaborate story that makes you feel good and everybody not gonna talk to me. So I'm just not gonna talk to anybody, period. Now I talked to some people, I was still communicating with some people. But for the most part, I was by myself. I ate lunch by myself. I didn't really care for that school no more. I didn't want to be there. Simple as that. I told my mom I'm not coming here no more. And I'm done with performing arts schools for this exact reason. This reason made me stop performing arts schools and really because I still draw, I still paint and stuff like that. I still dance from time to time, but being in that performing arts school really being in those two performing arts schools made me realize how bad people will pay on your downfall, or how bad people will be mad that you're doing the same thing that they're doing. Let's go to after I leave that school. So I go, and this is where I meet my best friend. My best friend, I'm telling her about it. She was like, what's this girl name? I tell her the name or whatever. She looks her up. She finds her. So she's lurking, and I have a lurk account, and I'm being honest on this part. Just in case you ever see this, yes, I was lurking because I still wanted that. I still needed that. And like I said, when I have problems with people, I used to not be able to let it go. So this was what I was doing. So one day she posted a clip of somebody saying I was sparing you or whatever, and she was like, I was all junior year I was sparing her. To this day I want my one. So I go on TikTok. I don't know if I can find this video anymore, but I go on TikTok. I make a story time, but it's more messy and it's not put together how this one is. But I make a story time just to get back at her. Her friend finds it, and this is what she had to say about me on her span. Mind you, on her span. She goes, let me make this Insta friendly since you said you wanted to post it. I'm not gonna say all the cuss words she said, so I'm gonna like try my best. So she said that Squidward looking AB is the weird one. She sound mad as heck. If she that mad, she could come fight me. I'm about it. Unlike her, I have her address. I just thought that it was over, but we can fight and I will beat that A. It ain't nothing but a thing. Oh my God. Every time I read this to somebody, I be laughing while I'm reading it. She never wanted to fight me because she can't fight. She can't act at all. She definitely can't sing and most definitely cannot dance. Right. Mad because I could do everything you can't. You suck at everything. That's why you stole my choreography from me, my duet that I made myself, and the African solo her, our other friend, and I were supposed to do. She can't make poems for nothing either. She can't do anything. No wonder she was trying to be like me. But be me. Like, girl, shut up for real. And her man wanted me. Like, huh? She lied about a whole lot of stuff she didn't put in. A whole lot of stuff she didn't put in that video to make me seem like a bad person. You were trying to be me in so many ways, and I got the screenshot to prove it. This girl is delusional and funny. Like, you're legit crazy. Plus, she was mad I have the body she want. She dang near wanted to be my girlfriend.
Really, nigga?
I'm not gonna show her face on here because I have some common decency, unlike her. But she ain't my type of girl. She wanted my man. No, I didn't. I'm so sick of, hold on. Every time I read that part, no, I didn't. That's all I gotta say. No, I didn't. And can't have him and wanted to be me. Like I said, I don't do no talking. She don't do no talking. But this is her. I don't do no talking. If she want to fight, we can fight. Just know she finna be the one losing. I played for her anyway. She can't fight. I was literally on top of her. And then she posted, I'm not finna say her name even though nobody's on here, but she's for real crazy and has identity issues. So I read this. What made me ask to fight her was her saying she had my address. Because she likes to say when I say this I sound hard, but this is just where I grew up. How I grew up, how my family raised me. If somebody says they have your address, it's time to fight. They basically saying they could pull up, so pull up. So we go through this whole little shebang bang spiel. Whatever the case may be. Her mom gets on the phone and was like, y'all not fighting. We not doing that. She still calls me and goes, do you want to fight? I'm still mad, so I say yes. She goes to the park. We get to the park. She tries to play this whole, because she's a theater person, so she tried to play this whole innocent act. Why do you want to fight me? Blah, 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 blase, da, 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 da. I don't take that for no bait. So she finally swings at me. I swing at her. We fight it or whatever. I get her to the ground. And that's when her dad come up. I didn't even know her dad was here. Now, I know she couldn't drive. So before anybody goes, well, Sanaya, she couldn't drive, so how did you think she got there? I don't think of a sister, a best friend, her mom, maybe her boyfriend. I don't even do you one better. Maybe her brother. But your dad? Come on now. So he comes, but he only has me. He only has me. She's still hitting me, but I can't defend myself. So boom, we stop. We ain't even finna get into all that because he was just trying to talk to me, trying to be fake. They both was being fake. I call my mom. I tell her what happened. She comes down, sees my face. She goes, what happened? An innocent bystander just so happened to be there breaking it up as well. But an innocent bystander just so happened to be there and tells her the story. And her story matches up with my story. So now my dad is livid. He's mad. To tell him come back up here. The dad not coming back up here. Boom. We call the police. That situation is over. So let's get into what happened what happened senior year of high school. Senior year of high school, my best friend was mad. One, because she kept trying to get down there, couldn't get down there, and then to realize this is what happened, she said we on her. We on her. So winter break comes, and that's when that's when me and her had time to go look. And so as we're having time, right? Well, I didn't even read this part. She goes, Scary A didn't want to fight me. If I was such a bad person, why didn't you fight me then? I'm confused. I held off fighting you because I fought so much in 10th grade and almost got expelled. So that's why it took me a while to fight her. Because whenever I fight serious. I couldn't have that on my record junior year. And I was there for that girl all the time. Like, where was your best friend at? Anytime she wanted to vent, I was there. When she was crying, I was there. Because I thought you was my friend. But you know, it's okay. So get into what I kept seeing in the midst of all this. So hold on. Pretty much still posting about me, still having something to say about me, still everything. So I'm just looking. I'm not looking for what she's saying about me. I'm really looking to see a landscape or something. So or my best friend was doing the same thing, to look and see a landscape or something. And I got on my mama account. Yes, I did. Anyway, a landscape or something. So weeks ago, get this over with. But I come across this. She goes, I was friends with somebody. She chose a little mini story time on her spam. She goes, I was friends with somebody in 11th grade, and just not even a month in, she started telling me she didn't like herself and was battling with mental health. And I would be on the phone with her, texting her till or at 12 a.m. all the time, reassuring her, helping her out, caring about her, and being so kind to her. I didn't have to do any of that. We were barely friends, and she claimed she had a best friend, but obviously her best friend ain't helping her because she's not talking to her at 12 a.m. on a school day because she's having personal or relationship problems. But then she turned on me out of jealousy, and I'm just like, for what? Like, I don't care that you betrayed me. That happens every day. I'm used to it. It's the fact that you lied to me, or I gave you so many chances when I pop, you make me the bad guy. One time, a person lied that they had a 4-year relationship. I had the 4-year relationship. Like, what? Just lie and lie for what? She took my entire life for no reason, but people were telling me she'd been like that. That's why they don't like her and blah, blah, blah. That's what I mean by not taking things personal. She's been not mentally stable, and it's not me personally. She came across me and saw how amazing I was. And then she talked about my cousin. We ain't even gonna say what she said because I'm not repeating it. But she talked about my cousin. She talked about my family. She posted about me and everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. And I'm not even gonna read everything she said about me, but like, it was too much. So she finally texts me because she sees that I'm seeing it, and I'm posting stuff back because clearly somebody on my spam that's telling you this stuff. So, so she goes, let's not get into her mom. Her mom contacted my mom. We're not even gonna say that, but her mom contacted my mom trying to say a whole bunch of jibber jabber, trying to pull a restraining order on me. Don't even know my information to do with any of that. But she tried to put a restraining order on me. They was like trying to go police after her daughter did some stuff to me. How does that work? I tried to have a conversation with her one more time, and this time I'm like, I done been told you, yes, that was what it was. I didn't see it as copying you in a rude way, but like, it is what it is. Like, and she just kept saying, you're a liar, you're this, you're that. I'm like, you know what, girl, whatever answer I give you, you're not going to like it unless it's, yes, I did this, yes, I did this, and yes, I did that. And I did not do all of that. So then I finally texted her. I said, this conversation is going nowhere. You seem to have some deep-rooted issues about me within. I have not done nothing to you that bad to warrant all this. But you have a good day, and I blocked her. And from that day forward, I stopped looking for her. I stopped caring about her. I stopped doing a lot of stuff. One, because I graduated. And she tried to say that I wasn't getting into college. Little does she know I'm in a private college right now. Like, she kept saying my IQ level was low. Like, she was just becoming a bully. It wasn't even standing up for yourself no more because I'm not saying nothing back to you. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story time. Honestly, if I could go back, I would do a lot of things differently. Like, I wouldn't have opened up to her as much as I did. But yeah, that's the only thing I really regret, is opening up to her as much as I did, because she had a lot, like, as you can see, she had a lot to like put against me, my life from up under me. Like, and I didn't like how she was portraying me. She was portraying me as a psychopath person, and I'm nowhere near that. And anytime I tell somebody this story, they go, "You're nowhere near that." I don't know. They be like, "I don't know what her problem was with you. Maybe she felt threatened. Maybe she just didn't like it, but she didn't have to go that far." Even with her family has said stuff about me too. Her sister said that I'm the type to kill her and take over her life. How do y'all feel comfortable sleeping at night knowing y'all said that about somebody's child? Somebody's child. I was a child at that point. I was 16, 15, going on 16. Just trying to have fun. And that's what I told her in the text messages. Because at that point, okay, I don't want to fight you, really. Because we've already fought. I don't really want to fight you. I just want to understand, why do you have all this hatred towards me? And I told her then, I was just a girl in a performing arts school trying to have fun. How does having fun turn into this? And to this day, and if she watches this, I still have that question. What was your hatred towards me? It cannot be, it ain't no way. It's about what I posted on Instagram, what you think I took from you dance wise. It can't just be that. It can't just be that. Do you know somebody that I know that don't like me? Like, them 2 years of high school was hell for me, because I fought so much. Like, argument wise, I fought so much just for people to understand I'm not trying to be like you. We just have the same interests. But I'm not trying to be like you. I'm not jealous of you. I don't envy you. I don't want to be you. We're just friends. That's how friends become friends. We find stuff that we have in common. I'm supposed to hide that because you feel more passionate about it than me? So that's basically how it was. I never knew the hatred. I never knew the hatred from anybody. Even the people that she said she talked about when she was talking about my old school, even them. What was your hatred? Like, what about Sanaya got under your skin so much? Can a non-near person get under my skin that much? But yeah, that is the story time. I didn't even really clean off my desk because I was too in tune with the story. But lesson learned, some food for thought. Watch who you hang around. Not everybody your friend, and don't open up to nobody so quickly. Don't do what I did. Don't be opening up to nobody in 7 days. Give it like 2-3 months, maybe 6. Then try to open up. But don't open up to nobody in 7 days. But yeah, that is the end of the story time. I hope you guys enjoy. I am going to try to be more consistent now that I'm going to college, so it is going to be a lot of college content. I just wanted to get this story time out the way because its content is juicy. Receipts will be posted. And yeah, peace out and bye.